So here's the Lion's Gate. Lions and all.
Oh, we're going.
GoPro, stop recording.
لؤي بن سعيد الوراق كلها عنده كيف الزلمه جايب.
So now we are at Haram as Sharif, also known as Temple Mount. Al Asbat Gate.
يبقى لها 51% ولا 40% من الشركه.
Well, Marcus, please come near me because you don't have one. Okay. Okay. Good morning, everybody hear me?
Yes.
First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ahmed Abu Hadid. I work here tour guide for 30 years. Here we enter Al-Aqsa Mosque from Lion Gate. Before we enter, we have two schools related to the Waqf department. This is school for boys from the 7th class till 12th class, and we have one for girls in the chain gate. Also, the teachers paid by Jordanian government, also controlled by the Waqf department. Now we enter from Lion Gate to Al-Aqsa Mosque. Al-Aqsa Mosque is the third holy mosque in Islam. The first mosque is Mecca, second Medina, the third is Al-Aqsa Mosque. The religious importance of Al-Aqsa Mosque, Prophet Muhammad has two big miracles. The first one is the Holy Quran, second is the ascension to heaven. Also he has all the small miracles of the Prophet. One second miracle, Prophet Muhammad came from Mecca by Al-Buraq here to Al-Aqsa Mosque. Al-Buraq, it's an angel, half bird, half animal, to Al-Aqsa Mosque, and they pray with the prophets. Then he ascended up to heaven. Then God ordered him to pray 5 times every day. Then he returned back to Al-Aqsa. Then he returned back to Mecca. And it's mentioned in the Holy Quran, in chapter 17, in the first verse. God named it Al-Aqsa. Al-Aqsa means in language far away from Mecca, farthest away. Al-Aqsa is the whole compound. Al-Aqsa is the land. It's about 144 dunum. Each dunum 1,000 meters square in our measures. In your measures, 35 acres. If you pray inside our building or you pray outside, you pray in Al-Aqsa Mosque. The buildings only to show is them architecture and to protect people from sunshine and cold. Al-Aqsa is the whole compound, and faith is not divided. Any question about religious importance? You wait to the picture you see. gate and the seventh gate in Marwani Mosque. But some people say we have another point of view. The land is lower. The land maybe the land is lower. Maybe they raise the land in order to enter from the western side. And they close the gate from the east and south. Because they raise the land in order to enter from the western wall. From Morocco Gate, Chain Gate, from the western door. Morocco Gate, Chain Gate, the gate to Masjid al-Qudun, Iron Gate, Prison Gate. Okay? Also, some Christians believe that Jesus returned back to Mount Olives and this gate maybe will be open and he passed through this and go to the Tomb of Souls and he completed the Holy Sepulchre. But this I don't know. This is only God. We believe that Jesus returned back again, but when, where, only God knows. Okay, welcome. Muslims believe that Jesus returned back before the day of judgment of 40 years. Yes. And we have a verse in the Holy Quran, speaks that he returned back again. God is the greatest at the top of this mountain when he sees Jerusalem and Al-Aqsa. And okay, you are allowed to take picture. Sorry. And Caliph Umar entered Jerusalem peacefully. Al-Aqsa Mosque, and some people sit in the same place or down building. Also, Patriarch Sophronius invite Caliph Umar to visit the Holy Sepulchre in the old city. And during his visit, the Muazzin is calling to the prayer. And the Patriarch asked him to pray inside the church. But the Caliph refused because he respects Christianity and he afraid that Muslims say, Caliph, you pray here, we want to pray here. He go outside near the church in the old city and they pray there. And they built Mosque of Omar from stone side by side near the Holy Sepulchre in the old city. After Caliph Umar, we have two Caliphs, Uthman and Ali. They took care for the mosque which was built by Caliph Umar from wood here till the Umayyad period came. There is a caliph, his name is Abdul Malik ibn Marwan. He decided to build the Dome of the Rock and the Barca Mosque. First, he built the Dome of the Chain here as a model for the Dome of the Rock. Abdul Malik ibn Marwan. Abdul Malik ibn Marwan. Their capital is Damascus. Their capital is Damascus. Because most of the wood here is from Syria and Jordan. First, they built the Dome of the Chain as a model. Then he started in the Dome of the Rock from 685 AD till 691. The structure, but the decoration, it took 2 years, from 691 till 693. Also, then he go down to Al-Aqsa from 693 till 705. Now, the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque, it were built in the 7th century by an Umayyad Caliph. His name is Abdul Malik ibn Marwan. Also, he writes his name inside the Dome of the Rock near the ceiling, and he put the date 72 in our Islamic calendar. When we change it to AD, it's 691. But the period after, in Abbasid period, there is another Caliph. His name is Al-Ma'mun. He washed the Dome of the Rock and he installed something, and he rubbed the name of Abdul Malik and write his name, but he forget to change the date. Now we have the name of Al-Ma'mun and date of Abdul Malik. Now, the Dome of the Rock from outside, in the 16th century, during Ottoman Empire, they replaced Umayyad mosaics with Turkish tiles. And we have also a small donation in 2000 by Abdullah Gould for the small dome, for the Dome of the Chain, to make it similar as a model for the Dome of the Rock. Also, King Hussein restored the dome in 1994, an Irish company to it, and it cost $8 million. Also, he sold his house in London in order to cover the price. It cost $8 million. Also, the engineers advised to put sheets above the dome, a mixture of metals, not influenced with natural circumstances. And it was painted with gold. The gold is 2 micron, and the gold is 80 kilogram. Now, all the rooms here around the Dome of the Rock, before they used them as places for the religious persons. Also done by the in 1951, the conference in Jericho.
ride that, that's 50 bucks.
Yeah. It's about, so you save a little money.
What is this little one called, Dan?
Dome of Souls.
Ah, Dome of Souls. Dome of Souls. Hmm. Okay, we're going inside now.
Because some women, they are ignorant, they are complete, they lose the direction. We show them direction towards the also we have right there when it's full inside. We use them in a flyway. Also we know which way it's going. Okay. Please take your shoes off and take it in your hand and put the chin to the right. Okay? And this will be the last one.
What's that?
We're taking their shoes off now.
Oh,
Okay? And cover your head.
Carry them in.
okay.
Inside. Put the shoes inside. We have check inside.
So we're all taking our shoes off. We'll carry them inside. So now we're going inside.
We are allowed to take photos inside.
Got shelves to put the shoes on. I'll put mine next to Daniel. Yeah. At some time, Jesus Christ walked these grounds, not in this building, of course, but in this area, he would have spent a lot of time. Beautiful art, her artwork. Gotta watch my step.
Okay, please don't come here. I want to explain something. Then I give you time to take pictures, okay? Please come here. I want to give you time to take pictures.
I'm coming. Oh, is he talking on it?
Yeah, it's talking.
Now here we are in the dome of the rock. Because it was built above the upper part of the rock. One of the domes inside Al-Aqsa Mosque. There is only one mosque here. Far away from Mecca. Nothing written about the dome of the rock. The dome of the rock is one of the monuments inside the area of Al-Aqsa. Now, this tower is a Turkish tower. It was built in the 16th century, according to the right side today. When I read the word, where is the right side of the road? Here. And under this tower we have legend. There is a footprint, a sign. Some people say it's a footprint of Muhammad when he ascended up to heaven. And by nice verification, perfume from outside, and they put the perfume in the hole. You put your hand in the hole and touch the rock, you can smell the perfume. Also, they said they have 3 hairs from the beard of Prophet Muhammad inside. I open it. I only find 21 handkerchief tied. I open one by one till I reach a small bottle like this. Inside the bottle we have a paper with red line, stick with a stick. Maybe the hair inside the paper, I don't know. But this is the jannah. There is no evidence from the Quran and no books from the Quran. All decoration here is from nature and translation from the Quran. Not allowed to have any picture as shown, like animals, human beings, insects. No picture. But if you want to imagine, you imagine that picture. Maybe by accident. From the Crusader in the 12th century, but we put the date in our Islamic calendar, 586. When we change it to 18, it's 1187. Also after him, in the Mamluk period, in the 14th century, from the Pharaoh here, the right here, and it will be taken in the 14th century. Also we have this roof, and this roof, the two roofs, restored by King Hussein in 1964. And everything here is original, except some piece of marble broken by thunderstorms or by aircraft noise, and you see they changed it. But everything here is original, except this roof and roof. Also, if they want to restore something, they do their ability to make it as the ancient one. And here is the leaf to show direction towards Mecca, Mecca from here southeast, from the Kabis shows us direction towards Mecca. Okay, any question? Ask any question? Okay. All these here in the cupboard box from the Holy Quran. Each one contains 114 chapters. Welcome, we can go down to the cave. This cave is natural cave. This part from Al-Aqsa, it's in the heart of the rock. Inside this cave we have 3 niches show direction towards Mecca. This one is dedicated to Prophet Muhammad, and this one is dedicated to Prophet Dawood. These two brought by Salah ad-Din in the 12th century, and the expert said this is from the Ayyubid period, and this one from the 7th century, and it was reconstructed, and it was symbolized in Prophet Ibrahim. During the Crusader period, they make a mistake. They take the niche little bit to the east according to the direction, and they make the columns upside down. The capital is down, and the base of the column in the ceiling. But we direct the carpets towards Mecca. Now, some people they have another point of view. Said because this is a Crusader, column, When Salah ad-Din Ayyubi liberated Jerusalem from the Crusaders, he made the columns upside down. Yes, maybe like the occupation. One country, he make the flag upside down. Only the main things. It's a very nice, very
So it looks into the Kidron Valley, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the Mount of Olives.
This door is open. I open. What's this thing?
That's where we just were. We walked into a plain white painted room that's carpeted, and now we are going into another room with a step up. Daniel's taking some shots of the Kidron Valley and what have you. Some ancient columns with graven images on them. We're back into the main room, main assembly area. People rest here. Maybe they're workers, who knows. You really don't want holes in your socks when you come to this place. So that stained glass window faces the west, according to the guide. It's an enormous room, especially for the time within which it was built, showing great architectural ability on their part. Interesting that they would adopt Corinthian columns. Unlike the Dome of the Rock, this has a much more simpler ceiling. Lots of stained glass windows, just as you'd find in a cathedral. I guess even children take a break from the heat in here. Who could blame them? Beautiful, very well maintained, actually immaculate, even by our standards. Huge.
I am a very old man. Children. It's not allowed to translate. If you translate, some verses lost their meaning. It's not allowed to translate. Only alliteration, right?
Okay, so this is the Dome of the Souls that we returned to during our 15-minute break. And we were told by John Shainheit that the rock that is here is a part of a mountain.
No, it's bedrock.
It's bedrock
of the mount.
Of the mount. So if that were so, then this would be a part of the 2nd century temple.
even earlier.
And
This would
earlier.
this would be the rock that would have existed in 800 BC.
Ah,
Because this is
this would have
this is rock.
existed in 800 BC, so that's pretty interesting. And as Daniel and I were discussing a moment ago, what we are seeing here is a platform that is supported by hundreds, if not thousands, of columns, which then sits on top of another platform which covers the 2nd century temple.
The second temple.
The 2nd temple.
There was no second
No
century.
2nd century. No, it's the 2nd temple. Thank you
Second
for
temple.
correcting me. Thank you. Now, for some reason, I thought there was also something called Dome of the Spirits, but perhaps Dome of the Souls, Dome of the Spirits, maybe it's the same thing. So anyway, very interesting. Going back to our fountain, which is our rendezvous point with the group. So here we are at the Damascus Gate. We just walked up El Wad Road, and Daniel learned something valuable about reading labels of scarves and what have you. And what is called 100% cashmere really is not. More likely 35% cotton, 65% polyester. So this is the Damascus Gate. We're actually less than a mile from the hotel from here. So we're at the Jaffa Gate, or Haifa Gate,
Jaffa.
and Java Gate.
Jaffa.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So here's the, we're walking along the perimeter of the old city now, and to the left is modern Jerusalem, and we'll be going around north and then around the corner eastward towards the Damascus Gate, and then when we do a left turn we'll be heading right up the street to the hotel, which really isn't all that far away. All right, so talk to you later. So we're at the northwest corner. We have a little park like down there, and over here as well. So we're walking along the north side of the wall, or of the city. downhill. See their light rail system, well used. Signs everywhere, danger, don't cross the tracks. They don't want people on the tracks. Here comes another train. So here's the Damascus Gate. You can see how ornate the top of the city wall is. Very ornate. I don't think that's that way all the way around. In fact, you can bet it's not. So very interesting in its own right. This place down here is called Roman Plaza. And out here we have the city itself.